are live on Facebook. Let's do a quick login here to make sure that we are live on Facebook, and then we're going to go through this. This stuff fires me up, guys. This is the kind of thing that I love to teach on. Absolutely love. All right, let's see. Connecting the Wi-Fi. That one's not connecting. There we go. Okay. 2 seconds. We're going to make sure we're live here. This whole production is done by one person, guys. One person. Don't have a production team. Don't have a studio. I'm in my gym. Here's the whiteboard. We're just getting it done. All right. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I think my computer just froze. You gotta love the technical difficulties while you try to do this and get this set up. You know what we can do? While this is going, I can just go on here. Give me 2 seconds, guys. All right, here we go. Let's make sure that we're live on the camera because we want to record this in every area possible. Okay, guys, welcome to Peak Performance. We are going to go over the exact process that I have followed, that I've been mentored, that I've been taught to be able to help you operate at your highest level, no matter what it might be. This is going to put you into a peak performance state. Now, before we speak about that, I really want you to answer a question for me. And that question is, what is your why? Why do you wake up every day? What is the reason that you wake up every day to do what you do in this exact moment? Because if we don't know what that is, then all we're doing is waking up and we're going to a job. All we're doing is we're waking up and we're running a company. We have to know the why. We got to know the deeper reason of why we do what we do. I'll give you guys an example. My why is I want to never have somebody experience the pain, the suffering, and the darkness that I went through when I didn't take accountability in my life. When I was sitting in bed for 14 months wanting to kill myself every single day. And now every day, I have the utmost gratitude, and I'm so fired up to be able to come and make content and to help people and to help my clients access a belief that at one time I didn't even have for myself. But I found somebody who had that belief in me. And when I found that somebody who had the belief in me, it changed everything in my life. So the first thing, you need to understand your why. You need to know exactly why you do what you do every single day. You need to write that down every morning so you can look at it, you can see it, you can believe it, you can receive it, and understand why you do what you do. Because if we're picking up our cross daily, if we're dying to self daily, that means our habits are going to correspond. with exactly what we do on a daily basis. And sometimes we can get complacent. Sometimes we can go off and we just don't even realize that we're so far pushed away from our goals because we don't have somebody keeping us accountable. Accountability has changed my life. I have 5 coaches in 5 different areas of my life. And the reason for that is faith, family, fitness, focus, finance. That used to be the 5 F's that we follow in Limitless Faith. But now we do the Holy Trinity, which is spiritual, mental, and physical. And in those areas, I'm able to know that I'm showing up my best every single day to do what I need to do to serve my clients, to serve in my relationship, and to serve in all areas of life to perform at the highest level. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Are you performing at your highest level? You know, my coach says that our body is a business card. When you walk into a place, you are going to get looked at. And you are going to be perceived on how you look. I don't care what you say, people will have a perception of you immediately when you walk into a room. Are you taking care of yourself? Do you have discipline in your life? Are you someone that looks like they're in shape? Because in this regard, I don't know why there's fireworks going off on the screen. In this regard, you have to be able to walk in with authority. Whatever industry you're in, you will get more opportunities if you take care of yourself and you show discipline in your life. I can promise you that. Number one thing, when people come into Limitless Agency, we do is blood work. We have an internal look at the body because to operate at a peak performance state, you cannot operate at peak performance if you don't operate at peak performance internally in your body. If you don't have your blood work done, if you don't know what your blood work says, men, if you don't know what your testosterone is, and you're not operating at an 800 NGL to 1100, and you're going with the doctor recommended 350 to 500, I'm sorry, that's wrong. You will never operate at the highest level if you listen to pharma and you listen to what the doctors will push to you. That is just the complete, honest facts. They can tell you you're in the normal range. But I can promise you this. You want to operate where the big dogs are, where the people are really stepping on the stages and doing what you want to do and working the hours that you want and then going to take care of their kids and doing the time everywhere where they're assigned. Then you need to operate at peak performance state. Next thing, once we have your blood work back, we're then going to find out what do you need to take in. What is your daily operating expense? I'm not talking about your business, I'm talking about your body. I'm talking about when you're going through life, how are you feeding your mind, feeding your body, nutritionally, performance-based nutrition. This is not about, I'm gonna stop at McDonald's, and then I'm gonna stop at Chick-fil-A, and then I'm gonna stop at Taco Bell. If you wanna operate in the worst performance possible, that's what you should do. But if you want to operate at the highest performance possible, then you need to invest in yourself when it comes to your nutrition. You need to invest in yourself when it comes to your training and when it comes to exactly where you see yourself being. Next thing, gratitude and scripture. Every morning you will wake up and you will read scripture and you will give yourself the utmost gratitude for waking up for another day. I'm about to push some numbers to you. And I'm going to tell you something that you probably never heard before. 151,200 people did not wake up today. And you, my friend, are alive today. So that means you're still here on purpose for a purpose. That means you still have a bigger reason to be here. That means God's not done with you yet. And if we feel how beautiful that is to know that God has a plan for our life, something so beautiful that we can do, but we don't take action half of the time to get things done. You see, knowledge without applied action is just knowledge. You can go to as many conferences as you want. You can go listen to as many motivational speakers as you want. And you can listen to this video and then not take action and then be in the same spot that you were a year ago, asking yourself, why do I continuously make the same... I totally forgot what I was about to say. Why do I continuously make the same mistake? Because it's the story. It's the story in your head. It's the story in your head that you can't do something. It's a story in your head that you keep telling yourself over and over again, and these limiting beliefs that you put on yourself. That I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I can't step on that stage, I can't make that happen, whatever it might be. Guys, I'm in a gym where I just worked out in a pickleball court with a whiteboard because I knew this is the only time that I can come on here and speak to you guys and record content for my community. You will do what it takes, no matter what, to make it happen. Next thing, saying no to have more yes opportunities. Changed my life completely. Guys, I used to be a yes man. I used to be a big people pleaser. I used to be the person that said yes to every opportunity that came to my door. And what happened was I got used and abused, but I did it to myself. I did it to myself. I was the one who said, yeah, perfectly fine. I'll help you with this, and then I'll help you with that. Oh, I can help you with your coaching business, and then I'll help you with this, and then I can help you scale that. It was nonstop. Because I'm not here to brag, but I'm very good at what I do. I can put you in a peak performance state, and you can operate at the highest level. Because I'm not somebody that's going to let you down. I'm going to push you until you can't be pushed anymore. Because that's what my coaches do for me. Every single day. They push me so they know and they have the belief in me before I had the belief in myself. And that's what I have for you guys. Number 3, planning before preparation. If you are not planning your day, your week, your month, and you know your schedule, you know exactly who's on your calendar, and you're having more than 15-minute meetings, let me make sure this is off, then that is a problem. Your meetings should only be 15 minutes or less. One of my mentors told me that. She said, Clint, why are you getting on meetings for an hour with these people? God, 15 minutes is all you need. Just learn what they need, discover more about them, ask, how can I serve you? Okay, amazing. Discovery call done. Go on about your day. But what we like to do is we like to continuously have the conversation go. No matter what. We like to talk. We like to hear ourselves talk. I learned that I wasn't getting anything done. I wasn't being productive. All I was doing was being active. And there's a massive difference between being active and being productive. Number 4, physical, mental, and spiritual. These 3, what we call in Limitless Faith, is the Holy Trinity. If you can have your spiritual conditioning, your physical conditioning, and your mental conditioning at the highest level every day, you can't lose. You just can't lose. You're taking care of your mind. You're taking care of your soul. You're filling yourself up with the word before you fill yourself up with the world. You're then taking care of your body. When you push yourself to a level, when you are able to get in the gym, Pilates, yoga, run, whatever you guys love to do. Right now I'm training for High Rocks. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. But it's also where I have the biggest mental impact. When I'm able to know that I got a workout done, I push my endorphins, and I'm able to take that next step. Because if you're not pushing yourself every day, then what you're doing is you're pulling yourself down. Because what you're going to do, and you'll find, is you're going to compare yourself to other people. And other people are going to be doing things with their life, and you're going to be asking yourself, why am I not at that position? Because the problem is you're so focused on other people that you aren't focused on yourself. So you haven't taken the necessary action for you to take the next steps in your physical, your mental, and your spiritual. And that's just the truth. I see it with people every single day. I talk to people every day. Hey man, did you start that thing you were going to tell me 3 months ago? Oh, no? Okay, cool. So you're going to wait another 3 months? Or how's that work? Or are you going to actually have somebody keep you accountable? Accountability is key. I read something yesterday that blew my mind. 95% of people that are held accountable actually commit to their goals, and they follow through with everything that they do. Number 5, when it comes to taking the next step and producing and doing what other people don't do, you will lose some friends. You will have some times where you're alone, where you are working, where you're not going out to the clubs and you're not going out to the parties and you're not doing the things that everybody else does. You see, when Jesus started his ministry, it was 3 years and 1 month. For the first year, nobody ever followed him. The second year, everybody asked themselves, who is this guy? The third year, everyone knew who he was before he was crucified. See, the thing, when you start anything, you're starting a business, you're starting a new way of life, you're starting to step into a new version of yourself. People will ask you, and they will try to pull you away from where you're stepping into. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them stop you from going to the best version of yourself, to performing at the highest peak performance possible. The best thing I ever did was stop worrying about what everybody else is saying and read in the Bible that says, if God is for you, who can be against you? Because they don't live your life. They don't run your life. They don't pay your bills. The only person that knows you inside and out, past, present, and future, is God. And God knows your heart. And God knows exactly where you want to go in life. So if you're ready to take the next step, you're ready to stop making excuses, I have 4 spots left. 4 spots left for 2024. Once those 4 spots are filled, it's a 12-month contract. 12 months for you to change your life in a whole different level that you've never accessed before. That sounds like you. Sounds like you're committed. You're not just interested. Send me a DM. Or if you have my phone number, send me a text. We want to work with committed people, not just interested people. I've been down that road before. I'm not trying to hold your hand through this process. I'm trying to give you the action steps and tell you exactly what to do and give you the principles that you can follow through with, that you can take your life to the next level. Thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate you. Sorry for the technical difficulties before this morning. I hope that helped. God bless.